Hello everyone, welcome to Yoga for Beginners channel. I'm Svetlana. Today's class is a part of Yoga Fundamentals series. This series is designed to build your practice slowly, step by step. That's why I always suggest to do classes of this series in order. And you can find links to previous videos in the description area of this one. Today's class is dedicated to twists. But why we do twists in yoga? There are three major benefits we can reap from doing twists. The first one is we improve our digestive system function. Because when we twist, we compress our internal organs, and when we untwist, fresh blood comes to our internal organs, bringing fresh oxygen and nutrients. Secondly, this reintroduction of fresh blood can aid in cleansing any built-up waste and stagnated impurities. To put it simple, twisting helps to detoxify our body. And lastly, twisting postures assist in maintaining normal spinal rotation. Over time, our muscles and tissues around our spine can become stiff. It leads to decreased range of motion and can really affect quality of our lives. Practicing twist, we keep muscles and tissues around our spine and our back mobile, and we keep our back free of pains and aches. Nevertheless, practicing twists should be done or must be done very carefully, because the tendency will be to start twisting from the lumbar area. And if we do it just from the lumbar area, we can turn our vertebra too far and injure our spine or overstretch back muscles. That's why when we twist, we need to twist to make sure to twist from the bottom area. First, we need to turn our abdomen toward our leg, and then only to turn everything from waistline up. And the upper part can go only as far as our bottom part allows us to go. In this manner, we'll reap the benefits of doing twists and keep our body safe. To begin our practice, we'll do a warm-up. We'll do warm-up with Sun Salutation A and Sun Salutation B. In Sun Salutation, we'll do a Warrior 1, and in Sun Salutation B, we'll do Warrior 2. Also, we'll incorporate a plank and a downward facing dog into our Sun Salutations. You can see we did it before, and now we'll incorporating a plank and downward facing dog into our flow, so that we put one more layer on top of the previous one, and that's how we build strong and safe practice. Let's begin. Come to the top of your mat. Rotate your thighs in, finding that inner spiral rotation in your thighs so that your sit bones are sticking to the wall behind you. Push your legs toward one another, your shins. Lift your toes to activate your arches. Keep your arches active and spread your toes down to the floor. Engage your core. Open chest, broaden your chest, pushing your shoulders side to side, and find space between your shoulder blades. 5 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Make sure that you grow even taller. When you exhale, you keep that height and relax your shoulders. 3 more. Inhale to move your arms up. Exhale, fold, hinging at your hips, pushing your sit bones up and pressing your heels down. Palms coming to your thighs, to your shins, maybe lower. Inhale and halfway lift, core engage, push your shoulders back. Exhale to fold. Support yourself on the floor and step back. First, find yourself on all fours. Press corners of your hands to the floor. Claw your fingertips to the floor. Bend your elbows to the side a lot. And then scoop your elbows in. Hollow your armpits. Suck all the muscles of your armpits in. Broaden your chest, broaden your upper back. Engage your core, belly moves in. Stay here, or you can go to your plank position. Straighten your legs. Keep your shoulders above your wrists and hip joint in line with your shoulder. Keep balls of your feet on the floor. If it's not happening, if it's not flexible enough, just keep them halfway. One more breath. Keep pushing space between your shoulder blades up. When we move, you move to your downward facing dog. Step a couple of inches forward. Your feet hip distance apart. Push your hips up. Pushing the floor away from you. Core engaged. 5 deep breaths. Release your knees to the floor. Step your right leg forward between your hands. If you can't do it with one step, just step where it comes and then grab your ankle and bring your leg more forward between your hands. Put your left foot flat on the floor, 45-degree angle. Check your front knee, it's right above your ankle. And knee in line with your second toe. Hands to your hips. Engage your core and keep pushing your legs, squeezing your legs to the midline as if you want to collect your legs. Tailbone pointing down, shoulders relaxed. Stay where you are or move your arms either forward or up. Just check out with your shoulders. 5 deep breaths. With your next exhale, move your arms down, support yourself on your hands, and come to all fours position. First, check connection through your hands. All 4 corners of your hands connected, fingertips pressed to the floor. Open your chest, lift space between your shoulder blades, engage your core, stay where you are, or you can come to your plank. Shoulders on top of your wrists, hip joints in line with your shoulders, and slowly push yourself back to downward facing dog. Step forward your feet a couple of inches, keep your feet hip distance apart, core engaged, keep pushing your hips up, knees slightly bent, keep widening the base of your neck, keep pushing the floor away and at the same time your upper back flat. Release your knees to the floor. With your next exhale, step forward with one step. If it's not happening, hold your ankle and move your leg forward. Back foot flat, 45-degree angle. Knee above your ankle and in line with your second toe. Hands to your hips, lengthen forward. And then rise to your warrior one. Shoulders relaxed. Press your feet to the floor. At the same time, keep squeezing your legs to the midline as if you want to collect them. Arms forward or up. You can still keep them on your hips if you wish. 5 deep breaths. Release your hands to the floor. Come back to all fours position. Stay where you are or move to your plank. And from a plank position, downward facing dog. Feet, hips distance apart. Push the floor away or engaged. Don't forget inner spiral rotation of your legs, the same that we have in mountain pose. Rotate your thighs in. And at the same time, push your shins toward one another. 3 more breaths. Release your knees to the floor. Step your right leg forward between your hands again. You can always assist your leg to move forward with your hands. And then bring your other leg forward. Feet hip distance apart. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale and rising up. Keep pushing your sit bones up, heels down. Release your arms by your side. 5 deep breaths. Salutation B with warrior 2. Inhale into your squat position. Arms can be up, can be forward or on your hips. Move your hips as far as you can go. Knees above your ankles. You can see your feet or engaged. Inhale into rise. Exhale to fold. Palms coming to your thighs, to your shins, or to the floor. Depends on your flexibility. Inhale and halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And step back to all fours position. Press corners of your hands to the floor, your fingertips. Bend your elbows to the side and scoop your elbows in. Move muscles of your armpits up. Shoulders relaxed. Space between your shoulder blades moving up toward the ceiling. Core engaged. Stay where you are in all fours position or come to your plank. In your plank, move to downward facing dog. Feet moving forward a couple of inches and they are hip distance apart. Rotate your thighs in. Push your legs toward one another and push your hips up. Core engaged. Widen base of your neck. 5 deep breaths. Release your knees to the floor and step your right leg forward between your hands. You can assist with your hand, or you can just simply wiggle your foot, and then back foot flat, heel to arch alignment. Find your hands in your hips. Keep your hip bones the same height from the floor. Keep engaging muscles of your front leg that face the floor, your hamstrings. Knee in line with your second toe. Core engaged, shoulders relaxed. Warrior 2, 5 deep breaths. With your next exhale, just move your arms down to all fours position. Release your pose because I need to turn sideways to do it in different directions, so that I want you to see position of my upper back and the base of the neck, of our neck when we do downward facing dog. So one more time, come to all fours position. Press corners of your hands to the floor. Press your fingertips to the floor. Bend your elbows to the side and scoop your elbows in. So your elbows pointing back, you can feel tricep is engaged. Push muscles of your armpits up. Broaden your chest and lift your upper back. Broaden the base of your neck. Engage your core and come to your plank position. Also, you can stay in your hands and knees position if you wish. From plank or all fours position, push your hips up to downward facing dog. Keep pressing your hips up or engaged. And at this time, concentrate on your upper back. So instead of hugging arms, upper arms toward our ears, push your arms to the side, broaden the base of your neck, broaden your upper back. Push your hips higher, keep your knees slightly bent. Don't forget inner spiral rotation of your legs. 3 more breaths. Release your knees to the floor. Step your left leg forward. If your leg doesn't want to move forward, you can assist it with your hand, or you can simply wiggle your foot forward. And then back foot flat. Heel to arch alignment. Knee right above your ankle. Move your arms to the side. Breathe 5 deep breaths. Keep pressing your feet to the floor. Keep hugging your legs to the midline so that you can feel back of your legs engaged in this position. Core engaged. 2 more breaths. With your next exhale, release your hands to the floor and come to your child pose, rest. Walk your hands back to sit. Just before we continue, I need to mention, if at any point doing salutations with a plank and downward facing dog together puts any pressure to your carpal tunnel, Please, please, please make sure to come to your child pose or to hands and knees position so that you don't feel any discomfort here. We need to get stronger before we do our practice continuously without stopping. And we'll continue our class, we'll continue our standing practice, continue learning new postures, revolve triangle, and preparation for side twist in side angle pose. Our first standing twisting posture is revolved triangle pose. Step your right leg back and your back foot about 45-degree angle, and keep maybe 3 feet between your legs. Make sure you are stable in this pose. We'll use blocks to assist us in this posture. If you don't have blocks, no worries, I'll guide you what to do without blocks. Find your hands on your hips. Rotate your thighs inward and squeeze your legs to the midline. Make sure you're pressing corners of your feet to the floor and your big toes to the floor. Engage your core. Open your chest, flatten upper back. Hinge at your hips forward. Keep pressing your back foot to the floor. Bring your right hand to your block and push yourself even more forward. You're pushing your hips back, but your crown forward to lengthen your spine. And now we're going to be turning to our left leg. Turning first the abdomen area, our tummy. And the rest of our body should only follow our lower part. Shoulders back. You can look forward, you can look slightly up. 5 breaths. If you don't have blocks, you can instead keep your hand on your shin. Keep pressing your back foot to the floor. Shoulders relaxed, keep lengthening your spine forward and at the same time pushing hips back. With your next inhale and twist, hands to your hips, press your feet to the floor, especially your back foot, and rise up. Step forward, 5 deep breaths. Relax, relax your legs. Come to mountain pose one more time. Hands on your hips. Rotate your thighs in. Squeeze your legs to the midline. Keep connection through your feet. Inhale to rise up. And step your left leg back. Keep approximately 3 feet between your legs. Make sure you are stable. Tuck your tailbone down, core engaged. Hinge at your hips, pushing your hips back, pressing your back foot to the floor. Release your hand either to your shin, or even maybe to your thigh, or to your block if you happen to have them. Inhale and lengthen forward. And exhale, start turning your abdomen area to the right. Lengthen even more forward. Look forward or slightly up. 5 deep breaths. Inhaling to untwist. Hand to your hip. Bend your knees slightly and rise up. Step forward, 5 deep breaths. and relax. Next, we'll do a preparation for our revolved side angle pose. Revolved side angle pose will be done with the same leg as we do for warrior one, and we'll be twisting. I'll show you first, but today we'll do it just in our low lunge position. So revolved side angle pose is done from when we keep our legs in warrior one, and then lengthening forward, we just hook our elbow outside our leg and we twist. It requires just quite flexible hips and mobile muscles back. So today we'll do it just in low lunge position. If you have sensitive knees, make sure to have double mat, or double, if you have one mat, just double it up. Bring your left leg forward. Come to your low lunge position. Rotate your thighs in and hug your legs to your midline. You have midline of your body, hug your legs. Lengthen forward as much as you can. Then connect your palms and rise. Tuck the tailbone down, lengthen your spine, lengthen your waistline and your torso up to your armpits. Now place your right elbow above your left knee. Make sure your knee doesn't move. Press your left hand to your right to lengthen yourself even more forward. And then only start twisting, turning your tummy toward your leg. Lengthen even more forward, maybe twist a little bit more, but maybe not. 5 breaths. With your next inhale and twist. And to lengthen our spine, we'll come to our child pose. 5 breaths. Inhaling slowly forward, and I'll turn to the other side so I'm not turning my back to you. Come forward, step your right leg forward, double up your mat if needed, squeeze your legs to the midline, hug them in, lengthen your spine, keep your back toes tucked under, connect your palms and rise, lengthen up as much as you can. So your torso from your hips up, 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 up. Shoulders relaxed. Bring your left elbow above your right knee. Press your right hand down to lengthen even more. And then twist. 5 deep breaths. Keep hugging your legs to the midline. Make sure you breathe. Sometimes it's quite challenging to breathe when you are in a twist. Exhale to release and come to your child pose. Knees as wide as you need. 5 breaths. continue our practice in the floor. And last time we did first twist, we did a sage pose. So we'll repeat it again today, and then we'll do one more. So come to sit with your legs in front of you. Move your flesh. Even you can use your hands till you feel your sit bones. It's always good to sit on your sit bones, removing pressure from our spine. Keeping your legs in front of you, bend your right leg. Keep a couple of inches between your legs, or you can check your heel should be in front of your sit bone. Engage your legs, hugging them to the midline. Inhale to rise. Exhale, wrap your left arm around your right leg. Inhale, lengthen even more. And start turning your abdomen area, your tummy toward your leg. Lengthen more. And then turn a little bit deeper. Support yourself with your back hand. 5 deep breaths. Turn your neck only as far as it feels right for you toward your shoulder. With inhale, untwist and relax your legs. Left leg, I'll just turn sideways. And reminding, just finding your flesh back, sitting on your sit bones, your torso perpendicular to the floor or to your legs. Bend your left leg. Keep your legs active, collecting them to the middle. Lengthen upward. Wrap your right arm around your left leg. Inhale, grow even taller. Support yourself with your back hand. You can use twist. You can turn your fingers forward, or you can use your fingertips. Inhale and lengthen. Turn your tummy toward your leg. The rest of your body just follows. 5 deep breaths. Both legs are active. With your next inhale and twist, and relax your legs. I mentioned in the previous class, every twist should be followed by our forward bend, forward fold, and we'll do our staff pose or seated bending pose. If you need assistance with your strap, grab a strap or anything you have at home. Move your flesh back. Bend your knees if needed, if it requires, to keep your torso perpendicular to the floor. Put your strap to the balls of your feet. Inhale, lengthen, shoulders back, core engaged. Hinge at your hips, moving your abdomen toward your thighs. Make sure you're not rounding your lower or middle back. Keep pushing your sternum forward. 5 deep breaths. Bend your knees as much as you need. Eventually, they will come to be straight, but knees always soft. With your next inhale to rise, release your strap. Don't put it too far, we'll use it one more time. And next pose is seated twist. In full variation, we keep both legs bent. For example, we bend our right leg, bend our left leg, and then we twist. For today's class, we'll keep one leg forward and the other leg will be bent. So find yourself sitting on the floor. Keep your left leg extended forward and active. Bend your right leg and put it over your left leg. Inhale to lengthen up, shoulders relaxed. Wrap your left arm around your right knee. First, just check. We should feel both sit bones touching the floor. Make sure you're not lifting one hip up. Both sit bones on the floor. Legs squeeze into the midline. Both legs are active. Lengthen and then turn your tummy toward your left. Support yourself with your back hand. Inhale, lengthen even more. And then twist. 5 deep breaths. With your next inhale, untwist. And then relax your legs. You can always move your legs if needed. Opposite leg, so keep your right leg this time extended forward. Keep your flesh back. Bend your left knee. Rise up. Wrap your right arm around your left leg. Use this leverage and push yourself even higher. Use even your legs to push yourself higher to lengthen your spine. Now with your next exhale, twist to your left. Support yourself with your back hand. Rise even more. Go deeper if needed. If you feel it's too far, just maybe untwist a little bit. 5 deep breaths. With your next inhale and twist, and extend your legs, relax your legs. Our fourfold to follow our twist will be head to knee pose. We did it in previous classes as well. So if you need, hold your strap, bend your right leg, place your foot to your thigh, adjust position of your flesh. You sit on your legs, not on your spine. Put your strap over your foot. Squeeze your legs to the middle. Use energy of your legs to rise. And with your next exhale, start folding forward from your hips. If it requires bending knee, please bend your knee and move your tummy toward your thigh. When your tummy touches your thigh, try to go deeper, just moving your heels slightly forward. If you move your heel and at the same time start rounding your lower back, come back, lengthen, and stay where you are till your body gets more flexible. 2 more breaths. Inhale to rise and release. Now opposite leg, bend your left leg, put it to your thigh. Place your strap to the balls of your foot, just position of your flesh. Squeeze your legs to the middle toward one another. Lengthen up. Again, if it requires bending your knee, bend your knee and start lengthening, folding forward, bringing your tummy toward your thigh. Stay where you are, maybe go a little bit deeper, maybe not. If you feel that you're rounding your lower back, just come back and bend your knee more. One more breath. With your next inhale to rise Release your strap, relax your legs. The very last pose we'll do before resting is bridge pose, and again we did it in our last class. So come to lie down on the floor, and I have an idea. Well, just if you have a block, just grab a block. Place your feet on the floor. Place your block between your thighs. Press your feet to the floor. Squeeze your legs to hold your block. Shoulders relaxed and your upper back flat on the floor. Press your head to the floor to keep curve under your neck. Inhale, and with your next exhale, lift your hips up. 5 deep breaths. Make sure you're pressing the back of your head to the floor so that you have your natural curve in your neck. It's very, very important. Keep pressing your feet to the floor. Keep squeezing your block to the midline. Or if you don't have any, just an imaginary block. 2 more breaths. With your next exhale, release. Remove your block. And find yourself lying down flat on the floor. We'll rest in Shavasana. Keep your hands on your tummy. Keep your hands by your side. Legs as wide as you need. Close your eyes. Watch your body. Observe your body. Forehead. Temples. Eyes. Cheeks. Jaw. Neck. Right shoulder. Right upper arm. Right forearm. Right palm. Left shoulder. Right upper arm. Left forearm. Left palm. Rib cage. Hips. Right thigh. Right calf muscles. Right foot. Left thigh. Left knee. Left calf muscles. Left foot. Inhale and relax your entire body. 2 more minutes to stay. to stay longer resting. Stay in your pose for longer time. Otherwise, you can deepen your breath. Turn to the right side of your body. Support your head on your right upper arm. And slowly press yourself up to sit. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and see you next time. Have a good one.